What's up everybody, it's Chatter Ardent Invert here, and today we are back with another review. So today we are going to be reviewing a game called Warframe. So before we get into the gameplay of Warframe, let's take a moment to review a little bit about it. So Warframe was initially released on March 25th of 2013. It was developed by a company called Digital Extremes, and its genre is third-person shooter. It is available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows, and it offers single-player and multiplayer modes. This game is also free to play with in-game purchases available. Let's talk about startup. After downloading and installing the game, for the first time that you run it, you'll be presented with this window, which will do a really quick download of some more files before allowing you to play the game. And after that, the game will begin to load, and shortly you will be presented with this screen. And what this screen is saying, I know it's a little difficult to read on the video, is that you are required to have a Warframe account to play the game on either PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. By clicking the X to accept, you are agreeing to their terms and policies, which you can view on their website if you want to. And finally, you get to make some final changes to a couple settings, like adjusting the safe area to fit your display before you get to hop right into the game. Finally, all that boring shit is out of the way and it's time to play the game. This game starts out with a cutscene showing some interesting looking characters arguing over some sort of prize. Well, it looks like he wins this one. This is Vor, a character who has been sent on an urgent mission by the Twin Queens to make sure that the Tenor never awakens. Now, I don't want to give away too much of the storyline to this game, so let's go ahead and jump into where we get to play. At this time, we are given the option to choose our Warframe. We get to choose from 3 different Warframes. Now, mind you, there are many more in this game that you can unlock at later dates. So take some time, review each one of these, look at their abilities before making your decision of which one you want to choose. I went with Excalibur because it is supposed to be the best one for new players. At this time, we realize that we are the Tenno and we are the prize that Vor has been after. He places some kind of weird mechanical device on the back of our leg that seems to track where we are and incapacitate us, but thanks to somebody called the Lotus, she's able to surge our systems and help us escape, but the mechanism is still on our leg. Finally, we get to pick up the controller and start to kill Vor's men that have been trying to capture us. The controls in this game are very different to anything that I've played before, and they're very complex with such things as combo moves and power abilities, and the fact that on the PlayStation 4 it actually utilizes the trackpad, which this is the first game that has ever done that for me that I've ever played. We are given the opportunity to pick up a few weapons to aid us in our escape from Vor and his men. First, we get to choose a melee weapon, and we get to learn how to use melee attacks. And secondly, we'll get to pick up our secondary weapon, which I'd like to choose the pistol, but as you can see, there are some throwing knives on the table and other things like that. One thing that I really enjoy about the combat in this game is that you have multiple ways that you can defeat an enemy. Shooting them like so, or if you just want to rush up on them and melee them, instead of just bumping them with the back of your gun, you actually pull out your melee weapon, which in my case is a katana, and you just destroy them, and then your pistol comes right back out. This lends itself very well to combination attacks. Here we get our first look at the loot system within this game. So as you saw there was like a locker that I pressed square to open. And then there's also these like barrels and stuff that you can just melee open and just bust them open. This contains anything from health, energy, different resources that are available across the map. And again, here are like the locker looking things that you can quickly open and collect what's inside. Now again, I want to try not to spoil too much of this story, so we're going to go ahead and jump to what happens after we escape Vor and his men. And now that the first mission is over, we are now able to do whatever it is that we would like in the game. Whether we want to continue on the single player missions, have a friend come join us in completing some of the missions, or hop on multiplayer and play some competitive PvP matches. There is still a lot to this game that I haven't played yet or found out about, but let me take you through a few things that I really like about this game and why I think that you guys should go out and get this game. So the first thing that's very cool about this game is that your spaceship is actually the main menu where you can navigate to all the different game modes, including the single player missions, which are displayed here. So you have multiple planets that you can travel to, such as Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and there's probably more that you'll unlock in the future. You go to that planet, select the mission you want to play, and go. So there's a lot more that's available within this ship. You have a news tab which shows you recent updates that have been made to the game. There's also a multiplayer section where you can go and launch your multiplayer game. You also have a codex which shows you all of your companions, warframes, weapons, everything that you currently have unlocked in the game. And as you can see, there are tons of companions, there are tons and tons of warframes that are available to be unlocked, as well as weapons and mods, and there is just so much to this game that you can unlock. It is absolutely insane. And over here you have the market where you can purchase all of these things. Here's the feature tab. You have warframes and warframe accessories as well as blueprints for them, weapons and their blueprints, equipment and their blueprints. It's insane. There's so much that you can buy. Boosters, different ships that appear during the loading screen. And by blueprints, what I mean is that you buy the blueprints with credits that you earn in-game, and then you search the world for those resources that the blueprints need, and then you can craft that item in the foundry. And we're going to show you the foundry right now. So we walk downstairs here, and to the right is the foundry. This is where if you have a blueprint for anything, you can go ahead, get the resources for it, and then craft it here and be able to use it in the game. This game also has mods, which what a mod is it's like a little perk that you add to either a warframe or weapon that will increase the stats of it. And here you can view all of them. If you want to attach one of these mods to either a warframe or weapon, you can come over here to your arsenal where you can view all of your warframes and weapons and their levels, and then you can upgrade them by adding these mods to them. This is a very time-consuming process of learning how different mods work and how to upgrade them. It takes a lot of time. Again, that just goes to show the vastness of this game and how much there really is that you can do within this game if you put the time into it. Now let's take some time to talk about multiplayer. I really like the multiplayer in this game. I think it's well balanced. It has a very high learning curve. It's not easy at all. I definitely recommend playing a lot of the missions before you try and come in and conquer multiplayer, guys. I'm very serious when I say this, that there are people out here that spend a ton of time on this game and they're very good, and it's very hard to get up to their level. This game is not easy. I'm not trying to tell you to go play this game and you'll have a blast right off the get-go and everything. You'll be great at it, because this is a game of skill. It actually takes a long time to get good at this, good enough to play multiplayer. Obviously, the campaign is a lot different. You can have a lot of fun within the campaign, and it kind of teaches you the game as you level up and go through the missions. So that's definitely where I recommend everybody start before coming on multiplayer. Get a good understanding of the game, get an understanding of the way the mechanics work and the movement, because movement is key in this game, as well as like accuracy and being able to properly understand how your abilities should be used within a game. So once you have a clear understanding of all of those different things, then you can come on multiplayer and try to have some fun with it. Alright guys, so the final thing that I want to talk about in this video is the clan system for Warframe. I really like it so far. I haven't got a chance to use too much of it yet, but it seems very open and wide, and you can do a lot with it. You can have ranks set up within your clans that each person or each rank has different roles and things that they're allowed to do. Also, as you can see here, we're loading our clan dojo, and what this is it's basically a room that you share with your clan that you can set up different sculptures and awards that your clan has won and all different kinds of things, and you can add different rooms. There's like gauntlet rooms. There's just so much that goes into the clans. It's absolutely amazing. They have taken so much time to put so much detail into every aspect of this game. Everything that I've talked about in this video, we've talked about how wide and vast and just how much there is that you can do with that item. Alright guys, well now it is time to finish up this video. We are going to go ahead and rate Warframe now, and I'm going to give you some reasons as to why I chose the rating that I did. So, our rating system is out of 10. I'm going to give Warframe a 9 out of 10. This game absolutely blew my mind, and I'm still playing it to this day and loving every second of it. There is so much that you can do. It's free, first off, and yes, there are things that you can buy within the game, but if you want, you can grind those items and get all of it for free within the game, getting credits that you earn from within the game, and that's just amazing to me, and that's so much fun, and it makes me want to play the game more. And again, just the amount of weapons and warframes, and the storyline is actually very intriguing and interesting and draws me in and makes me want to play it more. The multiplayer is well balanced and fun once you get good enough to be able to play it and not get shit on every time you join a lobby. It's just all around a very great game. So definitely go out and get this. You can play it on PS4, Xbox One, or PC. It is free to play, so just go ahead and download it. And guys, I promise you will not be disappointed. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this review, leave a like on it. If you're new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe? And as always, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.